find it at Nutrition Plus on Pembina by Winners.
TSN 1290's Business of the Day is Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba. The massive Jacuzzi Outdoor Truckload Sale is on now at St. Vital Centre. At last, the event you've been waiting for is here with the biggest selection, the best possible price, and best finance rates. Because nothing beats a jacuzzi.
It's a beautiful thing.
The massive Jacuzzi Outdoor Truckload Sale from Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba is on now at St. Vital Centre. Look for the big yellow jacuzzi duck.
From the record-breaking moments to the athletes that change the game, you're listening to This Day in Sports.
Brought to you by GK Braun Insurance Services Limited. As good as the best and better than the rest. Visit them today at 301-171 Donald Street in Winnipeg, number 7 River Road North in Rosenord, or online at gkbraun.mb.ca.
This Day in Sports, June 14th, 1990. The Detroit Pistons repeated as NBA champions. The Bad Boys faced the Portland Trailblazers. Going to Portland, where they had not won since 1974, for games 3, 4, and 5. They won all 3, becoming the first NBA team to sweep the middle 3 games on the road. The microwave Vinnie Johnson hit an 18-footer with 0.7 seconds left to win the series and the title. They did not three-peat, as the following year, the Chicago Bulls would start their first of 2 three-peats in the 90s. And that's what happened. This Day in Sports.
This Day in Sports, weekdays on TSN 1290. All sports, all the time.
Are you down? Then get set to win, win, win. Because football's back, Canadian style. And Bet365 is back with the Canadian Football Pick'em Challenge. Pick the winners and you can win your share of the $10,000 prize pool. You heard it right, $10,000. And of course, as always, it's completely free to enter at Bet365.net. The Football Pick'em Challenge has weekly and season-long cash prizes. It'll be a hot summer with football and a new baseball contest starting each month from Bet365.net.
She's gonna be here for hours, and you've already plowed through that plate of meatballs. Now what? Order more balls from across the street at the Golf Dome. Who wants to shop when there's fun to be had teeing up on a virtual golf course, hitting a bucket of balls at a 3-tier range, playing pool, or watching a game on big screen TVs? She shops, you play. Everyone wins. The Golf Dome, just off Sterling Lion Parkway, across from IKEA.
Muscles by Myers wants to send you to UFC 161. Purchase any Muscle Farm nutritional supplements until June 14th, and you could win 2 tickets to UFC 161 at MTS Center. Muscle Farm is the official supplier of nutritional supplements to the UFC, and Muscles by Myers carries the biggest selection of Muscle Farm products anywhere in town. Muscles by Myers in Myers Pharmacy on William or musclesbymyers.com. Because smart buyers shop at Myers.
First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Just the one anthem tonight because it is 2 Canadian teams, and we welcome you to downtown Winnipeg. We will be delayed for about 30, 32, 34 minutes tonight because of rain. And more of a precaution, they did tarp the field during our pregame show, but we didn't get nearly anything that was significant in terms of a downpour. In fact, it just kind of, well, I think dropped a few drops, and that was about it. So obviously they told us that on the radar they were expecting to get it. It broke up, it moved away, and here we are here tonight to get this one underway. We welcome you. Of course, the Goldeyes will play game 27 tonight. They're 14-12. Quebec is 16-8, and Quebec is 3-0 against the Goldeyes all time after sweeping the series here in Winnipeg last July. Let's have a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. Justin Garcia will get the start for the Goldeyes. He's 3-1 with a 4.07 ERA. And he'll face a Capital lineup that looks like this. Jeff Helps, the former Kansas City T-Bone, will lead it off and be at short. Jonathan Mallow will bat second and play at third. Sebastian Boucher is hitting third, and he'll be in center field. The DH is Rennie Leverett. He had a good series last year against the Goldeyes here. He'll bat cleanup. Josue Pele will be the catcher, and he will bat fifth. Royce Consigli will be out in left field, batting sixth. And it will be Jean-Luc Blaquet at first base, hitting in the seventh spot. Asif Shaw is out in right, hitting eighth, and Carlos Willoughby will round out the lineup for Pat Scalabrini in the 16-8 Quebec Capital. Willoughby will be at second base. That lineup again is Helps, Mallow, Boucher, Leverett, Pele, Consigli, Blaquet, Shaw, and Willoughby. And here is Jeff Helps. And Jeff Helps will step in from the left-hand side. Lights are on, will be delayed probably for 32 minutes. If they have the first pitch from Justin Garcia come right now, and here it comes from the right-hander to a lefty, and we're underway at 7:38 here tonight. So it will be 33 minutes delayed. And the 1-0 is a little bit high, 2 balls and no strikes. Tonight's opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation. The 2-0 is high, 3 balls and no strikes. Dining and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. Underway at 38 minutes after 7 o'clock Central tonight. The 3-0 is high, ball 4. He walked him on 4 straight pitches. And it might take Garcia a little bit to get settled in and get it dialed in based on the fact that, you know, they were delayed, and then all of a sudden it was kind of hurry up and wait, and then, okay, let's go. Get down there and get loose, and he might not be quite that comfortable just yet. Here is Jonathan Mallow. So a 4-pitch walk to Jeff Helps to lead it off. And Garcia from the stretch, the right-hander comes set. First pitch is in there for a strike. Mallow batting .268. 3 homers, 11 driven in. Interestingly enough, on this Quebec team, hitters 3, 4, and 5 do not have a home run. And a throw over to first base, and Helps gets back in time. Our home plate umpire tonight is Mike O'Leary. He calls the balls and strikes. Michael Carroll is over at first, and Thomas Perko is at third. He gets left over from that crew that was here earlier this week. Breaking ball is low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. So O'Leary calling the balls and strikes tonight. Carroll is at first, Perko at third. Those gentlemen will rotate as we get through the weekend tomorrow and concluding this series on Sunday afternoon. 1-1 to Mallow. The pitch. Fastball inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, delayed unofficially for 33 minutes to start this one. By rain. And a throw goes over to first base, and again back in time is Jeff Helps. As I mentioned, Jeff Helps played here a few times. He was with Kansas City in 2009, the 2-1. Swung on and fouled back, and it's 2-2. And interestingly enough, that was the year where the Goldeyes had 9 doubleheaders, 2009. And there was, I think, and with just looking recently, there was 4 of them, I believe, against Kansas City. There was a couple of series in succession that the Goldeyes traveled down to Kansas City. 2-2, runner on the move, pitch is swung on, lifted out toward right. Here comes Mazzola, and he will slow up, reach up with 2 hands, make the catch for the first out. Mallow's retired. Helps gets back to first base. So 1 down. I think there was 4 occasions where the Goldeyes had to play doubleheaders against the Kansas City T-Bones back in 2009. Of the 9 doubleheaders they played, and there was series in succession where the Goldeyes were rained out. They went back down there to play a doubleheader, and that was rained out. So now they're making up rained-out doubleheaders. That was a year that I don't think anybody wants to explore again, of those that are still around this organization. And last year you get the exact opposite. First pitch is a fastball to Boucher in there for a strike. And that was where the Goldeyes did not have a rain-out last year. They had 3 delays, but no rain-outs, and they played every night and through the 9 innings or more and got all 100 in. Throw goes over to first base and helps back in time. Defensively for the Goldeyes tonight, they're wearing red tops and white pants. Luis Allen, the other half of the battery. Casey Haerther over at first. Nick Liles at second. Nate Sampson at short. Amos Ramon at third. Another throw over to first, and diving back in as Jeff helps. Safely once again. Then Fehlandt Lentini, Tyler Graham, and Josh Mazzola left to right in the outfield. So again, Allen catching, Haerther at first, Liles at second, Sampson at short, Ramon at third, Lentini, Graham, and Mazzola left to right in the field. Pitch is swung on and fouled back, and that will get on top of the roof. In behind the Goldeyes third base dugout, and it's 0-2 to Sebastian Boucher, batting .306. Between Boucher, Leverett, and Pele, your 3-4-5 hitters, nary a home run for Quebec, but yet they're still 16-8. Throw over to first base and helps back in time. 1 out, 1 on. Windy here tonight from right to left, and a pitch is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Currently in the area, it's cloudy. 23 degrees Celsius, 74 Fahrenheit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Change up, swung on, and hacked foul right back down to the box. And the count, still a ball and 2. Humidity 57%. Wind is out of the south-southeast. 27 gusting to 37. It's blowing from right to left for the first time in quite a while here at home, at least this season. Most of the winds have been out toward right. Throw goes over to first and helps. Dives back in safely again. Again, cloudy, 23 Celsius, 74 Fahrenheit. Wind is out of the south-southeast, blowing from right to left at 27, gusting to 37. Pitch is swung on and fouled into the suites and then back down below. And a nice catch by a fan. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Boucher. No homers, 11 driven in, a left-handed stick. This Quebec team made up mostly of Quebecois. And I don't know if you heard when we were airing it in the pregame, the pitch is high, 2-2. But Pat Scalabrini, the field manager of La Capitale, pleased there's another sort of provincial rival in Trois-Rivières this year, but they're going to go after the same players. 2-2 is just outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And things are tight here with Mr. O'Leary already on the strike zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Justin Garcia looks in to get the side. He'll come set. The payoff pitch, runner on the move. Pitch is swung on, bounced out toward first. Fielded easily by Haerther. Step to his left to retire. Boucher for the second out. Helps will get up to second base. And there's 2 down for René Leverett, the designated hitter. And Leverett batting .263. No homers, 11 driven in. René Leverett was born in Saint Martin in the Antilles. First pitch, breaking ball, swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Big guy, 6'1", 263 pounds is what he's listed as. That might be the media guide. Weight for sure. And the 0-1. Breaking ball is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lights are on, as you might expect. And not a bad gathering. I think the weather chased some folks away tonight for sure. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the first. No score. 2 away, 1 on. The 1-1 pitch. 3rd straight breaking ball. This one swung on and fouled the plate. It's 1-2. 3rd straight breaking ball to Rennie Leverett. This is the last of the west swing for Quebec, the 3 here in Winnipeg, and then they go home. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fastball's high, 2-2. Justin Garcia here tonight, making start number 6 for Winnipeg. He's 3-1 with a 4.07 ERA. 31 innings, 38 hits. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball just missed inside, 3-2. For Garcia, he has walked just 3 and struck out 28 this year. The opposition batting .299 against him. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Leverett. And the payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on, hit out to right center. A mile on the run goes Mazzola, and he'll get there as it got hung up in that wind, crossing from right to left and knocked it right down into the glove of Mazzola, who got a good jump on it as well. And the inning comes to an end. No damage done. Quebec, no runs, no hits, 1 left. They come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat in downtown on TSN 1290.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa, did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer
How you doing?
with the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi, live for now.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Bottom of the first inning, we welcome you back. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along wherever you might be tuning in from tonight, folks. Alex Albany is our producer and operator back at our studios in South Winnipeg. And Brendan McGranahan helping us out on site. Tyler Graham, Amos Ramon, Josh Mazzola to face Karl Gelinas. And then Casey Haerther, the DH, Leonard Davis, Fehlandt Lentini. Bottom 3 for Rick Forney, the 14-12 Goldeyes. Luis Allen, Nick Liles, Nate Sampson. So Quebec throws a 0 up, or the Goldeyes do on Quebec, I guess is a better way of saying it. And the Winnipeg Goldeyes will go to work here in the bottom of the first. And the first pitch to Graham's in there for a strike. Tyler Graham's had a great debut as a Goldeye. He is 5 for 13 with 5 stolen bases and 4 runs scored in 3 games. Pitch is swung on, bounced right back up the middle to his right, though, is Willoughby. He'll make the pickup, and a throw will the second baseman to first. And kind of inside and out in that one was Graham. Didn't get all the what he wanted on it, kind of hit it off the handle. And it just died after that first hop. Easy play for Willoughby. There's one down. Here's Amos Ramon. Defensively tonight for Quebec, Josue Pele is the other half of the battery. Jean-Luc Blaquer is at first. Carlos Willoughby at second. Jeff Helps at short. Jonathan Mallow at third. First pitch is in there for a strike to Amos Ramon. Royce Consigli, Sebastian Boucher, Awesome Shaw, left to right in the field. The 0-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. So Pele is catching. Blaquer is at first. Willoughby at second. Helps at short. Mallow is at third. Consigli, Boucher, Shaw, left to right in the field. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is the first strikeout for Karl Gelinas. And there are two away for Josh Mazzola. Interesting. Karl Gelinas, you can probably tell just by the name, is from Quebec. He eventually got to AAA at one time in his affiliated career. First pitch is swung on, bounced down the third base line, foul. Fielded by Mallow behind the bag, but foul. And Karl Gelinas is from Saint-Jean-Richelieu, Quebec. He went to university in the United States, Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. And spent time in the Angel system from the time he was 19 years old. Through 2006. Pitch. Swung on, that's hit high. Not that deep, out toward left, and underneath it is Consigli, and the left fielder will make the catch. And the Goldeyes go 1, 2, and 3. More on Gelinas as we work our way through this one. We're through one. We'll go to the second. No score, TSN 1290.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions. You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecue chicken nip. Yes, please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfasts, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
It's a quiet evening at the lake. You can hear the birds singing before bed. The gentle waves. It doesn't get any better than this. Unless
you add Archangel Fireworks to your night. Having a birthday? Amp it up with fireworks. Family reunion? Nothing says we missed you like a crackling peony exploding in the sky. Typical Wednesday? You guessed it. You need Archangel Fireworks. 104 Pembina Highway.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
Top at 2, no score. And the first pitch to Pele, the catcher from Garcia, is high, ball 1. Only one base runner so far in this game. A 1-0 is outside 2-0, and that was a leadoff walk to start the game from Justin Garcia to Jeff Helps. And on the 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. We said unofficially a 33-minute rain delay to start. It has now been made official, the 2-1. In there for a strike, and it's 2-2. From our official scorer, Steve Eitzen, it is a 33-minute rain delay to start officially tonight. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away right side. That'll end up on Pioneer Avenue. Josue Pele, Royce Consigli, and Jean-Luc Blaquer. 5, 6, and 7. For La Capitale de Quebec. And the 2-2. Fastball swung on, bounced right side, couple of hops, fielded by Liles easily over to first, one away. Well, as always, the top of the second is our home run inning. And we invite you folks to drop into Home Run Sports at Della Signory Boulevard and Bishop Grandin and enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. Here's Royce Consigli. Left-handed stick, first pitch is in there for a strike. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. It's the only place you're going to hear it. And afterward, if you do, contact them. The 0-1 inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Within 30 days to claim your prize, you can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. Well, on Wednesday morning turned afternoon, by the time it was finished, the 1-1 swing and a miss and a high fastball, and it's 1-2. The Goldeyes did not hit a home run in that comeback victory, 4-3 over Wichita. Second sellout of the year, 7,823. We're here to see it. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, half a swing. Did he go the appeal at third? No, says Thomas Perko. 2-2 here to Consigli. So no homers, so no winners on Wednesday. And maybe a homer tonight and a winner tomorrow night for game 2 of this set. 2-2. Changeup is low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, we talk about it anyway. It's the Home Run Sports home run inning in the top of the second. Every game brought to you by Home Run Sports. Get ready for your game. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. And the count, still 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, top of the second. And the payoff pitch. Fastball is, I guess, a little bit low. Ball 4 to Royce Consigli. Second walk issued by Garcia, and here's Jean-Luc Blaquer. Right-handed batter. And he looks down to Pat Scalabrini, coaching third base. And Blaquer with a slightly open stance from the right side. And Garcia going to work from the stretch. First pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Good hack there by the right-handed swinging first baseman. And it's strike 1 as that gets back into the screen. Goldeyes will be in Quebec July 11, 12, 13, and 14. It's a Thursday through Sunday series. The pitch is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 0-2. From there, they just go down the road, I think, an hour and a half to Trois-Rivières. As Quebec City and Montreal separated by 3 hours, and Trois-Rivières smack dab in the middle, equidistant. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him with a high fastball upstairs. Blaquer goes chasing. First strikeout tonight for Justin Garcia. That first strikeout by Garcia brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. Here's Asif Shah. Remember him from Lincoln? And a throw goes over to first base, and diving back in safely is Consigli, who is 1 for 1 on the base paths. Asif Shah was in Lincoln and Gary last year. Pitches swung on and missed. And Lincoln, 64 games, 3 homers, 20 driven in. Left-handed batter. 0-1 is a little high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Asif Shah from Cincinnati, Ohio. 6'1", 190. Just back to that road trip in July. 1-1, runner on the move, pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second, a little high off the glove of Sampson, and it spills into center field. But Liles is there to back it up. A stolen base for Consigli, his second of the year. Count 1-2 as Shaw went chasing to buy a little time for the base runner. And Quebec, for the first time tonight, has a runner into scoring position. Check that second time. They had that walk factor in, and a breaking ball lifted out toward left. A lazy fly ball. Lentini's there. He'll make the catch, and that'll do it. Here for Quebec in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of 2. No score. TSN 1290.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. For Chicken Delight.
Bottom of inning number 2, we welcome you back. No score. Casey Haerther, the DH Leonard Davis, and Fehlandt Lentini due up for Winnipeg. Against Karl Gelinas, who we were talking about in the bottom of the first pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. To his left, Willoughby, and the second baseman up with it. Over to first, one down. Gelinas was in the Angels system from the time he was 19 years old. Now, he did go to college in the United States. And he pitched through 2006 in their system. He got to AAA. And actually, when you look at it, his AAA numbers were better than some of his high A performances in the California League in Rancho Cucamonga. There's Leonard Davis, the DH. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Nonetheless, at 22 years old, they let him go. And he has been pitching in Quebec ever since. This is his 7th year. The pitch is inside, 1-1. Started in 2007 as a 23-year-old, now is 29. 1-1. Swung on, chopper off the plate, right side, fielded though on the high hang time of that baseball by the pitcher Gelinas himself, and he will pull it down and get it over to first base in advance of Davis, and there's 2 away, and Leonard Davis now is 0 for 12 in this homestand. The batter is Fehlandt Lentini. Obviously, Karl Gelinas getting better with age. 2011, 8-6 at 349. Last year, 9-4 with a 266. Made 19 starts last year, 16 the year before. And Lentini will step in from the left side. Here in the bottom of the second, we're scoreless, and we'll play trivia. 2 away in the inning. First pitch is upstairs with a fastball, ball 1. Contest trivia question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites, the 1-0. Fastball swung on, hit high, but not very deep. Right center, and racing to catch and get underneath it and catch up to it is Boucher, and he'll make the catch, and the Goldeyes are done. 6 up, 6 down so far. And a quick second, just like the first. And we'll go to the third. No score. TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI. I
love it, and we will succeed.
UFC is coming to Winnipeg, and South Beach Casino and Resort wants you to be there. So how do you get in? Being an Ocean Club member always kicks butt. But now this free membership gets you even more. When you spend $20 or more in Mango's Restaurant or the Blue Dolphin Lounge, you'll get entered to win a pair of premium seats to UFC 161, June 15th at MTS Center. You've got 4 chances to win, June 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th. Plus, there's bonus cash draws and more. Get in on the food fight at South Beach Casino and Resort.
No purchase necessary. See Ocean Club for details.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Brought to you in part by South Beach Casino. Like it, love it.
Oh, we go to the top of the third inning. Carlos Willoughby, followed by Jeff Helps and Jonathan Mallow. It's hitters 9, 1, and 2. And no scores so far. Both starters still in. Justin Garcia works into his third. We're playing trivia here in the top half of the third inning. We got away a little late here tonight. First pitch is in there for a strike. 33 minutes delayed to start by rain, or the threat of rain. This is game 9 for Carlos Willoughby. The 0-1 swung on and shut off the handle into the seats. Foul ball and strike 2. Willoughby is a switch hitter. He's batting from the left side against the righty Garcia, of course. The 0-2. Breaking ball is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. No homers and no RBI. 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed inside 2-2. So we're talking trivia for the Place Louis. Contest is open to those that have yet to win this year. 2-2. Swung on, ground ball out toward third. 2 hops, fielded by Ramon. Shuffles, throws across, 1 away. Nice play. Here's Jeff Helps. And up for grabs a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game. You'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Number to call tonight, as always, 204-780-1290. Back to the top, and Jeff Helps, who drew a walk. First pitch, swung on, ground ball out toward third. By it, diving Ramon, who was playing in on the grass, and it gets into left field. And a big turn there by Helps. Up with the ball now is Lentini. His throw got put off the cutoff man. And Liles, as I think he was trying to, was Lentini, get it to first base. And Jeff Helps will have a base hit out of that, and that's our first hit of the ball game by either team. And Jonathan Mallow, the batter. And he'll look down to Pat Scalabrini with 1 out and 1 on. Second time Helps has been on, and he's 3 for 3 of the base paths. Mallow flew out to right field. His first trip in the first. We're in the third. We're scoreless. The pitch swung on, ground ball right side. Liles to Sampson for 1, and down to Haerther for 2 in time. First pitch swinging, 6, 4, and 3 on the inning-ending double play. Baby. No runs, a hit, nobody left for Quebec in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of 3 when we come back. We're scoreless on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
The kids will want burgers, so I got special spiced burger patties.
From the Carver's Knife?
Naturally. Lisa and Ken are crazy about our ribs.
Oh, me too.
Also from the Carver's Knife.
And for Jennifer and Dave, plump, juicy chicken breasts.
What about yours truly?
Last but not least.
Wow, that is one handsome T-bone.
Gotta keep the barbecue chef happy.
Bring out the best in your barbecues with the exceptional value and superb quality of Manitoba meats from the Carver's Knife. The Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent. From our farm to your table.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2. Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Bottom of 3. No score. Luis Allen, Nick Liles, Nate Sampson, 7, 8, and 9. For Winnipeg against Karl Gelinas. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. Well, we gave you the parameters. Let's get to the question. I mean, we're practically an inning late on trivia tonight. I mean, there's some of the booth who want me to get toward the scoreboard. Pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Question tonight on trivia. Which member of the Winnipeg Goldeyes is one stolen base away from 400 in his career? 1-1 is low and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Which member of the Winnipeg Goldeyes is one stolen base away from 400 in his career? Obviously entering action tonight. The 2-1. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Backhanded pickup by Helps. Plants and a little bit of a rainbow throw over to first, but got it there in plenty of time. Luis Allen is out number 1. And the batter, Nick Liles, who was very instrumental on Wednesday afternoon in the Goldeyes winning in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Nick, with 1 out, singled. Nate Sampson doubled. Tyler Graham walked. Amos Ramon, with a sac fly, scored Liles for the game winner. First pitch is inside, ball 1. And Nick was 2 for 4 on Wednesday and is 4 for 7 on the homestand. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. Quebec, by the way, tonight owns the only hit of the game so far, and we're in the bottom of 3. 7 up, 7 down for Gelinas. 1-1. Swung on, and that's ripped down the left field line and foul into the seats. 1-2. And we have a winner on trivia. First caller. Hey, we're easing our way into the weekend. It will get tougher as we go along. 1-2. Swung on, hit down the third base line. Foul. Liles has turned on a couple of pitches there. So again, we have a winner on trivia. Winner and the answer coming up in inning number 7 tonight. Thanks to our one person for playing along. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Cut off by the third baseman, Mallow. Throws to first and just gets Nick Liles for the second out. And Nate Sampson the batter. So here we are, scoreless in the bottom of 3. And no hits for Winnipeg. And the first pitch to Nate Sampson with 2 away is down and away, ball 1. Pete Gailey versus Jeff Duda tomorrow, a lefty for Winnipeg and a righty for Quebec. 1-0. Swung on, lifted out toward right, toward the line. Shaw still coming. He'll make the catch. And Gelinas has retired 9 in a row to start the game. Goldeyes go in order for the 3rd straight inning. Zeros across. We'll go to the 4th. No score. TSN 1290.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia? Voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. John Henry Creations, Investors Group, CarStar Automotive, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Oh, we go to the top of the 4th inning, no score. Sebastian Boucher leads it off. First pitch is outside, ball 1. And a delayed throwback by Luis Allen, wanting to know where that pitch was. And I don't know, Michael Leary is pretty tight here tonight. Garcia's pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 1-1. We're in the 4th, no score. And Quebec owns the only hit. That was off the bat of Jeff Helps. Boucher is 0 for 1 tonight. It's Boucher, Leverett, the DH, and Pele. Pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Let's have a look at other leagues, other cities, and the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. In behind third, and right there along the line into the grass and left is shortstop Nate Sampson. And he'll make the catch for the first out. If it's okay with you, Gabe, we're going to go to the American League first. Is that cool? All right. And here's Rennie Leverett. American League and one interleague game, just like this one tonight. Baltimore leading Boston. That's an American League game, of course. 2-0 for the O's at home in the 7th. Chris Davis has slammed his 22nd home run already. Here's Leverett, the DH. He showed bunt, pulled back, and took outside, ball 1. And Leverett, who flew out to right field on a hanging breaking ball, and goes after a fastball and swings right through it, 1-1. Washington and Cleveland in an interleague game are in Cleveland tonight, tied at 1 in the 7th. 1-1 is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. Ryan Rayburn, a home run for the Tribe, his 8th to account for their lone run. And they and Washington are tied at a run apiece. 6th inning, Kansas City leading Tampa Bay 5-2. 1-2 pitch is just outside with that good fastball from Justin Garcia, and it's 2-2. Matt Joyce, a home run, is 12th for the Rays. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kansas City has not allowed more than 3 runs in the last 12 games. Longest streak in history. The pitch. Breaking ball just outside, 3-2. And they lead Tampa down in Florida, 5-2 in the 6th. 5th inning, Toronto shutting out Texas 4-0. Colby Rasmus with a home run, his 11th. And J.P. Arancibia, his 13th. Blue Jays beat them last night, too. Down at the ballpark in Arlington. 3-2 to Leverett. And the payoff from Garcia. Breaking ball just missed outside. And it's walk number 3 issued by Justin Garcia. And here's Josue Pelli. By the way, for you Blue Jays fans, Jose Reyes played a simulated game today and may start rehab next week. I might as well. The 12-step program. First pitch to Pelli. Swung on. That's lifted pretty well toward right field. On the run goes Mazzola, still trying to get there, and he does. And he'll make the catch before the track. Great running grab. Again, the wind might have knocked that down. Retreating back to first is Leverett. And there's 2 away. And here's Royce Consigli, who's walked and stolen a base. Well, I'll tell you what, Josh Mazzola, whether it's been at third or in right, has certainly shown, well, last year for 100 games that he could play this game, but I think he's taken it to another level here to start this year as one of the few returnees off that championship team last season. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. 4th inning, Houston and the Chicago White Sox are scoreless. Minnesota and Detroit are playing at Target Field tonight in the 2nd. They're scoreless. And the pitch, breaking ball, is in there for a strike. Beauty, and it's 0-2 to Consigli. 9:05 tonight. Yankees at Angels in Los Angeles. Andy Pettit 5-3 for New York. C.J. Wilson 4-5 for L.A. They went 18 innings last night. 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's the 12th time in Yankees history that the game went 18-plus innings. 1-2 to Royce Consigli. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back. And that will get into a sky suite. And how about the fan with the social libation there trying to make a one-handed catch, and he just about did. And never dropping a drop of that golden Pepsi. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, lifted out toward left. Right there, though, is Lentini. Easy catch for him. And we have 3.5 in the books. No runs, no hits, 1 left. Bottom 4 is next. No score. TSN 1290.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good. Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
Bottom of the 4th inning. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Alex Albany is back at our studios in South Winnipeg, making sure we're paying the bills, playing the commercials, getting back on time. First pitch to Graham. Top of the order for Winnipeg is low, ball one. We're scoreless. Quebec has the only hit. And again, top of the order, Graham, Ramon, Mazzola, 1-2-3 for Winnipeg against Karl Gelinas. 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Another game tonight on the West Coast on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. 9:05 tonight, Seattle at Oakland. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Joe Saunders, 4-6 for the Mariners. Tommy Malone, 6-5 for the Athletics. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch swung on and filleted right side foul. 2-2 to Graham, who's bounced out to second base tonight. It's been 9 up, 9 down for Gelinas. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball out toward third. Up with it, Mallow. Throw to first. It was low, but dug out with a backhand by Blaquer. And there's one away. And Amos Ramon, the batter. National League tonight, 8th inning. Pittsburgh leading the Dodgers 2-0. There was a number of suspensions that came down today after that Dodgers-Diamondbacks dust-up earlier this week. And I saw it unfold firsthand at home when I got home from the ballpark. First pitch to Ramon is a breaking ball in there for a strike. We'll tell you about that in a second. Cubs lead the Mets in New York. Chicago 6, New York 1 in the 6th inning. The 0-1. Swung on, line to left. That'll drop for a base hit. And Amos has his team's first hit of the night, a hanging breaking ball up in the zone, and if you hang it, Amos will bang it, and he did. And each team with a hit now. The Goldeyes have a 1-out single of their first base runner of the night. Nate Scherholtz has a home run for the Cubs, his 9th, in that 6-1 lead over the Mets tonight. And Josh Mazzola, the batter, he flew out to left field his first trip. This wind tonight really favoring a right-handed batter. You're trying to go the other way as a righty or pull as a lefty, it's going to die out there. First pitch is a little low, ball 1. Cincinnati leading Milwaukee 3-2 in the 7th. Some guy by the name of Scooter Gennett hit his first home run for the Brewers tonight. Scooter Gennett. A 1-0 is a breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And not only that, but for Scooter, it's his first career home run. And it comes in Cincinnati for Milwaukee. And Cincinnati is his hometown. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that fastball, and it's 1-2. So Gelinas challenged Mazzola and got it right by him. Well, you love a good story like that, right? 6th inning. San Francisco leading Atlanta 4-0. Gregor Blanco, his first home run for the Giants. 2nd inning. Colorado leading Philly 1-0. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball out toward short. Helps, feeds to second for 1. Down to 1 for 2. And each team's hit into a inning-ending double play here tonight. The Goldeyes, theirs comes in the bottom of this 4th. 6-4-3. No runs, a hit, and nobody left. We'll go to the 5th. No score, TSN 1290.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the UNFI and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
Canon is celebrating 40 picture-perfect years in Canada, and Don's Photo is passing the savings on to you with 40th anniversary deals like the Canon PowerShot SX500 Anniversary Bundle. Includes the Canon PowerShot SX500, 4-gig SD card, and mini tripod, all for just $239.99. Super zoom, super compact, and perfect for sports action or wide-angle travel shots. Hurry, the Canon 40th anniversary sale ends June 16th. Don's Photo with 3 Winnipeg locations.
Win a diamond at the Diamond. Presented by Free Jive Winnipeg and Bijou Jewelry. Pick up your special edition Free Jive paper at the Tuesday, July 2nd Goldeyes game. Fill out the entry form and drop it in the ballot box for your chance to win a loose diamond worth more than $2,500. Free Jive Winnipeg. Online, on site, on the street. Delivered to hundreds of restaurants and thousands of inboxes every week. For advertising info, visit freejivewinnipeg.com. Brought to you by iTech LASIK, Boston Pizza, and Herzing College.
Every pitch, every hit, every minute of the action. On your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Top of the 5th inning, Jean-Luc Blaquer is up to lead it off. No score, and Garcia's first pitch, the fastball on the outside edge for a strike. And inning number 5 is underway. Glad to have you along wherever you're tuning in from. Here at the ballpark, 0-1. Breaking ball, swung on, pounded out towards short, waiting for Sampson. Up with it, sidearm throw to first, one away on 2 pitches. In the city, capital region, rural Manitoba tonight. Hi to our American friends and to wherever you're hanging your hat on the World Wide Web this evening. And awesome Shaw, the batter. Telling you that Colorado leading Philadelphia in Denver tonight in that National League game. 1-0 in the second. Carlos Gonzalez has smacked his 19th home run of the year to account for that lone run for the Rockies. First pitch is in there for a strike. 9-10 tonight, Arizona at San Diego. Trevor Cahill 3-7 for the Snakes. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Eric Stoltz 5-5 for the Padres. The 1-1 is inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Wichita to the Goldeyes, the Canaries, and the Redhawks a favor today as they played game 1 of that double dip. Started at 5:05, the 2-1. Swung on and fouled back into the mid of Luis Allen, and it's 2-2. Wichita defeated St. Paul 7-2 in game 1. So for the time being, as of right now, the Goldeyes and St. Paul are tied for top spot in the North. The pitch swung on and missed, and Shaw got a piece of it, actually. Fouled it back into the mid of Allen. He makes the squeeze. Second strikeout of the night for Justin Garcia, and there's 2 away in the 5th for Carlos Willoughby. And in game 2, they are scoreless in the second, down in Wichita. Remember, before Wichita came up, they were rained out on the Sunday when the Goldeyes were getting swept in Fargo. They were rained out in St. Paul, decided to make it up as a doubleheader because St. Paul just happened to be in Wichita the following weekend. First pitch, swung on, fouled back to the screen for strike 1. Gary leading Fargo 3-0 in the 4th, just down the road in North Dakota. Kansas City in the 5th inning, ahead of Lincoln 5-zip. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Amarillo, who seemed to have caught fire of late, leading Sioux Falls 6-0 in the 4th. The 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Sioux Falls center fielder today, Steve Demikas, retired from pro baseball, calling it quits. He played in game 1 of that 4-game series last week in Sioux Falls on Monday, and then saw limited action on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday after that. The 1-2 swung on, fouled away left side, and that will get into the seats for a souvenir. 1-2. Sioux City is hosting Grand Prairie. They're scoreless in the 3rd down in Iowa. Just underway, El Paso at Laredo. And Laredo reacquired outfielder Palmer Carr from Sioux City. Pitch, breaking ball is low, 2-2. Laredo had Palmer Carr last year. and then sent him to Sioux City, and then reacquired him from Sioux City to complete an earlier deal for Palmer Carr. 2-2. Swung on and fouled back, and look out, Goldie. Wow. Lucky the screen, or at least that frame, metal frame of that door from the production portal out toward the field was right there. 2 away here. The 2-2 to Willoughby is high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We were talking about those suspensions handed down by Major League Baseball. The payoff pitch is inside, and it's ball 4. And Willoughby will draw a walk, and that is walk number 4 issued by Justin Garcia tonight. So a 2-out free pass back to the top of the order, and Jeff Helps, who's been aboard twice. He's walked and singled. Total of 8 suspensions were handed down. Diamondbacks pitcher Ian Kennedy, who hit Zach Greinke with the pitch up beyond the shoulder, almost in the head, that sparked the second of 2 bench-clearing incidents. This one resulted in the brawl a few nights back. Throw goes over to first, and back in time is Willoughby, being held on by Haerther. Ian Kennedy was handed the most harsh of suspensions. He received a 10-gamer. First pitch is outside, ball 1 as the Goldeyes waste one, wondering if Willoughby was going to maybe try to move on that pitch. And Garcia comes set, and the pitch is outside 2-0. Yeah, the harshest penalties were handed down to Ian Kennedy. A 10-game suspension for intentionally throwing a pitch at the head. Zach Greinke of the Dodgers. 2-0. Swung on, hit to center field, and Tyler Graham, he got a late jump on it. Now here he comes, and he'll get there with great speed to make the catch. He got frozen a little bit there in center field, and then got on his horse, got there in time. And that is that for Quebec here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. Bottom of 5 is next. We're scoreless. TSN 12-9.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Cal Tire, the tire and wheel experts, with the best selection of tires and wheels in the industry, and all at prices that can't be beat. In fact, if you find a lower advertised price, even from Costco, take it in and Cal Tire will match it or even beat it. Spring is the time to pay attention to your vehicle, so take it to the most knowledgeable in the industry. It's time to talk to Cal at any of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me. Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles, into the bin!
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Bottom of the 5th inning, we welcome you back. And no score. And for the Goldeyes, Casey Haerther to lead it off against Karl Gelinas. Each team with 1 hit. First pitch is inside and a little bit high, ball 1. Back to those suspensions from that brawl earlier this week between Arizona and Los Angeles in LA. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Ian Kennedy received a 10-game suspension. Essentially, he'll miss 2 starts in the rotation. 1-1 is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. And warnings had been issued before Kennedy hit Greinke with that pitch. About shoulder around his neck, somewhere around there. Was pretty high anyway, the 2-1. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Charging his helps to make a pickup and a throw to first. And it's one hop there, and it goes into foul territory. Striding for second is Haerther. And he'll be in there, standing. And the Goldeyes will have a man in scoring position. It'll be an infield single and an error on the shortstop. And here's Leonard Davis, the DH, who's hitless in this homestand. He's 0 for 12. And Leonard will step in from the left side. Diamondbacks infielder Eric Hinske, the former Blue Jay and Rookie of the Year, received a 5-game suspension for leaving the dugout and for his aggressive actions during the incidents. Gelinas comes set. Are they expecting a bunt? Corners off the bags at the grass. First pitch is outside. Ball 1. No sign of a bunt there from Leonard Davis. Davis batting .256. 2 homers, 10 driven in, but hitless on the homestand. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled away, had a good cut at that. Left side, and out of play it goes. 1-1. Pitcher J.P. Howell and infielder, outfielder Skip Schumacher of the Dodgers each received a 2-game suspension. This is the one that I have to kind of shake my head at. They're looking for aggressive principles in all of that. Mark McGuire, the Dodgers hitting coach, was that. The 1-1. Swung on, chopper right side. It's going to work like a bunt. Fielded by Willoughby. Throws to first. Davis moves along the runner. One away with a runner at third base now. And here's Fehlandt Lentini. That's sort of the respect that Rick Forney has for a veteran player like Davis. Hey, I'm not going to ask you to squirt a bunt, but at the very least, you need to move that runner over to third base. And that's exactly what Davis did. Got the job done right there. And here's Fehlandt Lentini. Are they going to move the infield in? And Quebec looking for some direction from their first base dugout. We're in the bottom of 5. We're scoreless. Lentini 0 for 1. Mark McGuire was aggressive with Kurt Gibson in that brawl. He was fired right up, if you've seen it on YouTube afterward. First pitch to Lentini. Breaking ball in there for a strike. He received a 2-game suspension for his conduct during the incidents. Dodgers pitcher, reliever Ronald Belisario, a 1-gamer. Dodgers manager Don Mattingly, a 1-gamer. The pitch. Swung on, that's hammered high and deep down the left field line. Way back and gone! A line drive, 2-run home run for Fehlandt Lentini. Running around the bases, make the turn at third, and come on down. A 2-run shot, and Lentini's 5th of the year. And the Goldeyes are on the board. It's 2-0 Winnipeg. Hard hit ball by Lentini. It got out of here in a heartbeat. And RBI 11 and 12. And here is Luis Allen. And Allen 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch is swung on and looped over first down the right field line toward the seats and in them. And a fan made a nice catch over there. If you're wondering, that's the first home run that Karl Gelinas has given up this year. And it's a big one for Winnipeg. Finally, Kirk Gibson also received a 1-game suspension. The 0-1. Swung on, lifted out toward left field. Drifting back Consigli, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And Nick Liles, the batter. So there you have it, our first look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. And Nick Liles 0 for 1 tonight. Liles is 4 for 8 on the homestand. Got his average up to 232. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Again, you wonder if maybe the weather scared some people away tonight. 5,456. 0-1. Swung on, hammered down the left field line. Look out in the seats. That's a bullet. And it hit an empty seat and bounces a little bit further down into Section A. 0-2 to Nick Liles. Again, 5,456. The pitch is outside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Liles went chasing. Ball was dropped. Picked up by Pele. The catcher, as it stayed, did the baseball in that home plate cutout circle, and he will get it down to first with a throw to complete the putout. And that's it for Nick Liles. Strikeout number 2 for Karl Gelinas. But the Goldeyes strike first. 2 runs, 2 hits, including a 2-run homer by Lentini. And nobody left. We'll go to the 6th. 2-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbre-Crie, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir, vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Selkirk Chrysler's massive factory-authorized truck sale is on now. Find a huge selection of 2013 Ram pickups, quad cab, crew cab, regular cab, gas, diesel. We have them, and they're on sale. Savings up to $17,000 with super low financing, like the regular cab 4.7 liter with air conditioning, only $17,995 or just $109 bi-weekly. Only at Selkirk Chrysler's factory-authorized truck sale. Details at selkirkchrysler.com.
Hits just keep on coming. Wow! On your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
2 pitches, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jonathan Mallow as we go to the 6th inning. 2-0 Winnipeg. Mallow, Boucher, Leverett, the DH, 2-3-4 in the order for Quebec. To face Justin Garcia and the 1-1 pitch. Curve a little bit high. Now the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Goldeyes getting a home run from Fehlandt Lentini. And for Fay, his 5th. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is in there for a strike, 2-2. Garcia works into his 6th. He has walked 4, struck out 2, allowed 1 hit. 2-2. Inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Quebec has made the lone error tonight. And that came in the top half. 3-2. Swung on, and a comebacker right to Garcia. And the pitcher will field that, throw over to first base. And Mallow's retired for out number 1. That came in the bottom half, last half of the 5th. So 1 away, and Sebastian Boucher the batter. And Boucher, 0 for 2 tonight. He's bounced out, rolled over to first base, and then popped out to short. Back on the air tomorrow night. First pitch is swung on and lifted out toward right. Mazzola's right there. Now he's going to come in on it. Still coming in full speed. He'll get there and make the catch. Boy, he's set up like the ball was going to go to him, and then he realized he had to go to the baseball with that wind blowing in, knocking everything down from right to left. And here's Rennie Leverett, the DH. Back on the air tomorrow, 4:30. As we hit the air with Around the Association tomorrow. 5:30 is our pregame show officially. 6:05 is first pitch. It's Pete Gailey, 1-1 with a 5.32. Left-hander for Winnipeg. First pitch to Leverett is in there for a strike. And Jeff Duda, the right-hander, 2-1 with a 4.33 for Quebec to counter. Leverett with 2 away. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch is outside, 1-1. We're delayed for 33 minutes to start this one tonight by the threat of rain. 1-1. Fastball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. By the way, a Salisbury House promotion. Sal's win a Winnie Dog when the Goldeyes win following any home game this season. The 2-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and Leverett just couldn't catch up with that. You can take your game ticket to any of the Sal's Express locations to receive a free Winnie with the purchase of fries to be redeemed within 7 days of the game. That's courtesy of Salisbury House. Offer not valid at Shaw Park. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on, lifted out toward right. Here comes Mazzola. He'll be there to make the two-handed catch. And that's that for Quebec in the 6th. By the way, 1 offer per ticket, per person, per visit. We'll go to the bottom of 6. 2-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Chris Walby. Simplicity Lawn Tractors are known for giving the best cut. Now your friends at Yetman's Limited would like to introduce you to the Simplicity Region EX Lawn Tractor. The Region EX is designed to bring you more performance, comfort, durability, and value. And best of all, because it's the Simplicity, you're getting the best cut. No one can beat it. So hurry and test drive the Simplicity Region EX today. For a Simplicity dealer near you, contact Yetman's Limited in Winnipeg. Hey, Simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn.
All your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
You love your steak. But what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers, and it's properly aged to bring out the best flavor. Once you try a Carver's Knife steak, there's no going back. Know your meat and where it comes from. Get educated at the Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent Avenue West, and now open at 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Nate Sampson to lead it off for the Goldeyes. Here in the 6th, we'll have a look at Goldeyes this week. Brought to you by Boston Pizza. Ho-wee! Come and try Boston Pizza's new meteor fall off the bone ribs. Boston Pizza. If you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. First pitch is swung on and fouled away for strike 1. I do not write this stuff. Just employed to read it. 2-0 Winnipeg. Karl Gelinas delivers the 0-1. Swung on, bounced left side. 0-2. Now, Boston Pizza, great sponsor of the Goldeyes. Actually, great sponsor of sports in our community here. And good food. If you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. 2-2 is high. Sampson 0 for 1 tonight. Now the Goldeyes will play tomorrow night, as I mentioned. And the pitch swung on, chopper left side foul. tomorrow, it's party on the patio deck. The Commissioners of Manitoba are the game sponsor. Are they all going to be here? 1-2. Swung on, and that is lifted out toward right. Coming in is Shaw, and he'll make the catch for the first out. I mean, if all the Commissionaires are here, does that mean you can park for free and you don't have to worry about getting a ticket? Here's Tyler Graham. I guess we'll find out. If you see 2 or 3 sections of Commissionaires all the way packed right through, they would be here en masse, I would say. First pitch is outside ball one. Graham 0 for 2 tonight. Then Sunday, the finale of this series and the end of the homestand. Father's Day. 1-0. Swung on, fouled away right side. And it's a ball and a strike. And here's the best part about it. Husky Retail is the game sponsor on Sunday. The 1-1 is inside, 2-1. It's win free gas for Dad. 9-inning free gas giveaway. I think it starts at $25. And in the 9th, it'll be a $500 GC, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And the first 2,000 fans receive a Husky loyalty card. You can register your Husky loyalty card online and then receive $10 in free gas just for doing so. 2-2 is inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You can play catch after the game, and kids, of course, run the bases afterward as well. So tomorrow night, 6:05, 1:35 on Sunday. The pitch swung on and fouled to the plate by Graham. And then the Goldeyes will head down to St. Paul real quick, 3, and then home for 4. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday against St. Paul at Midway Stadium, and then back home on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday against Lincoln. The payoff. Swung on, fouled back. And that will get into the seats behind home plate. And we do it again at 3-2 to Tyler Graham. Tyler is 5 for 15 as a Goldeye. 4 runs scored, 5 stolen bases. 0 for 2 tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, 2-0. Winnipeg leads it. 3-2 is a called third strike, and Graham knew it. Left turn back toward that dugout. Third strikeout tonight for Karl Gelinas. 1 down for Amos Ramon. As always, a $5 ticket at the ballpark. 5, 7, 12, 14, and $18 are your 5 price points. You can get them at any Ticketmaster location in the province. First pitch to famous Amos is a little bit high, ball 1. Amos, 1 for 2 tonight. Including the box office here at Shaw Park. Ticketmaster.ca if you like to shop online. The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. An 855 Goldeye. Remember, online and phone orders, you need a credit card. 1-1. Swung on, slap foul, right side, another play. Probably drifting on top of the roof. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ramon is 7 for 25 on the homestand. And the pitch. Half a swing and a pitch upstairs. Did he go the appeal at first? And Michael Carroll says he did not. 7 for 25 is a .280 average, but he scored the winning run on Monday. Drove in the winning run on Wednesday. The pitch swung on, wrapped out toward third. To his left, Mallow, up with it, and 1 third baseman retires the other for the final out here in the 6th. So a bounce back inning for Karl Gelinas. He sits the Goldeyes down 1-2-3 after giving up 2 in the 5th. We go to the 7th, 2-0 Winnipeg, TSN 12-9.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up.
Did you know a water saver shower head could save you as much as 50 liters of hot water during one 10-minute shower? And that a leaky hot water faucet in your home could be wasting enough energy to heat more than 10,000 liters a year? That's 40,000 glasses of water. Install a water saver shower head and fix leaky faucets. The savings will really add up. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robbins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robbins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robbins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robbins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290.
TSN1290.ca.
We go to inning number 7, and the Goldeyes have a left-hander warming the bullpen in Brendan Lafferty. They lead it here at Camp Goldeye. 2-0. And here's Josue Pele for Quebec. First pitch is outside and low, ball 1. Justin Garcia works into his 7th inning. Winnipeg getting a 2-run home run in the 5th off the bat of Fehlandt Lentini, the 1-0. Swung on, hit to center field, and to his left, and in control is Graham, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. And Royce Consigli, the batter, he's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. No activity in the bullpen for Quebec, and again, Lafferty in the bullpen down the left field line for Winnipeg, the lefty. Field has weathered well after some rain today. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Good fastball right there. Folks, once again, Wendy's Restaurants and Baseball Manitoba have teamed up to form a great partnership. The 0-1 is a changeup that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The joint initiative provides an opportunity for all minor baseball players in the province to learn more about the game of the Goldeyes through a full-color baseball booklet that was distributed to all players following registration for minor baseball in the province. 1-1. Changeup is low. 2-1. Plus, Wendy's has again provided each player with a free Frosty, redeemable at any Wendy's location in Manitoba. The Goldeyes, Wendy's, and Baseball Manitoba, a guaranteed triple play. 2-1 is outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Consigli batting .274. 7 home runs, though, and 21 driven in. 3-1. Swung on, hit high, and deep to right. Mazzola drifting back. Mazzola onto the warning track, and he will chase that down and make a great catch. He got back and then ran it down on the warning track. And there's 2 away as Consigli puts a ride into that one. Deepest ball hit tonight by Quebec into that wind. And here is Jean-Luc Blaquet, who is 0 for 2. Two away, top of the 7th. First pitch. Curve swung on and lined down the left field line, foul. Blaquer is struck out and bounced out. 2-0 Winnipeg in front. And the pitch is low, 1-1. For Garcia, if he's to get through this, it would be the 3rd time that he's got through 7 or more. Pitches inside, 2-1. third consecutive time. Sioux Falls a win last week, 7 1/3. Fargo, 7 innings and a loss. Pitch. Swung on, fouled away, and that will get back onto Pioneer Avenue, and it's 2-2. So, obviously, eating up innings is Justin Garcia. The 2-2 to Blackhair. Swung on that slider and fouled away, right side. Again. Uh-oh, here comes the rain. And people are scrambling for higher ground. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Curve, swung on, bounced out towards short. Running charge and a pickup by Sampson. Throw to first in time and a good step off there by Haerther. And that is it for Quebec in the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. At the end of 6 1/2, stretch time here in my hometown. We invite you wherever you are tonight to get up with us and stretch them out. We'll go to the bottom of 7. Winnipeg leads it 2-0, TSN 1290.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba reclaimed barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com. Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Winnipeg leading 2-0. And we have had some rain here, but play will continue. Gelinas works into his 7th inning. Here's Mazzola, Haerther, and Davis. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and the bottom of 7 is underway. Game 1 of this 3-game series. And now, home plate umpire Mike O'Leary wants a chair taken off of the field over by that Quebec dugout. And Tom Baith supplies the volunteerism for that. The 0-1. Swung on and fouled back. And that's going to go to my right and get out of play. 0-2. Mazzola 0 for 2 tonight. 2 for 8 with 4 walks in the homestand. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, golfed out toward third, but a foul ball. Here in the bottom of 7, we'll take a look at the answer. Pass along the winner's name on trivia. Trivia brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Question tonight was, which member of the Winnipeg Goldeyes is 1 stolen base away from 400 in his career? And the 0-2 to Mazzola. Swung on and softly lined out towards short, caught by Elves before it hit the ground. 1 away. And the batter is Casey Haerther. Congratulations tonight to Sean Cook of West St. James, my old stomping grounds. He knew the answer to be Fehlandt Lentini. at 399 stolen bases. First pitch to Casey Haerther is a breaking ball in there for a strike. So Fehlandt Lentini, our answer tonight. The 0-1 is on the outside edge for a strike, 0-2. Looking for stolen base number 400 of his career. Sean Cook, our winner. 0-2 is outside 1-2, and Sean picks up a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game, although he's at the game here tonight. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss, and Haerther down on strikes, and that fastball down in the zone. And Sean's also eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay in the Place Louis at the end of the season. 4 strikeouts for Gelinas tonight. And Leonard Davis, the batter. And Leonard will step in from the left side. Baltimore on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard has defeated Boston tonight 2-0 in Baltimore, Maryland. First pitch is low, ball 1. Chris Tillman, the win to go to 7-2. Ryan Dempster, the loss 4-7. Jim Johnson, his 24th save. The 1-0. Swung on, popped up, left field. Consigli is there, and he's underneath it, and he'll make the catch with 2 hands, fighting the wind a little bit. And the Goldeyes are done 1, 2, and 3 in the bottom of 7. We go to the 8th. 2-0 Winnipeg. TSN 1290.
Wow, we're finally doing it. Building our dream home.
I never thought we'd be able to afford it.
Well, we did some good saving, and SCU did the rest.
Sweet. Can this be my room?
This will be the kitchen, bud.
Perfect.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. Ready to build? SCU is there with builder mortgages, great rates, and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at State Pond Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure. Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
While we go to the 8th inning, new pitcher for Winnipeg, Brendan Lafferty will come in, the left-hander, and replace Justin Garcia. What an excellent night it was for the Goldeyes starter. Winnipeg leading this one 2-0 through 7. And there's been a report of rain in other areas in the city now. I think we're okay here in downtown. Justin Garcia, by the way, 7 innings, 1 hit. Shutout baseball, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Pitcher of record on a winning side as he exits, and it's up to the bullpen to try to preserve it. And Lafferty will step up to face Asif Shah, Carlos Willoughby, and Jeff Helps, 8, 9, and 1. And Lafferty will come set. Shaw 0 for 2, lefty here. First pitch fastball, missed inside, ball 1. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Lafferty, a lefty from great state of California. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Good fastball. And Brendan makes his team-leading 16th appearance. No record, no ERA. The 1-0 is just off the table, 2-1. 13 in the third innings, 3 hits, no runs, 6 walks, 12 strikeouts, opposition batting .077 against them. Shaw, 8th in the order, the pitch. Swung on and a tapper back to Lafferty. He's going to have to hurry, picks it up, wings it to first, and just gets Shaw. Nice play defending your position and the field by the pitcher, the reliever for Winnipeg, Brendan Lafferty. One down. And Carlos Willoughby, the batter. Pittsburgh shut out the Dodgers tonight, 3-0. Jeff Locke, the win, 6-1. Stephen Fife, 1-2 with the loss. Jason Grilly, his 24th save of the year on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. We'll update you on those American Association games as well, especially Fargo and Gary, and that second game with St. Paul against Wichita. Pitch is swung on, bounced toward the third base bag. Diving out was Ramon, couldn't come up with it, and Carlos Willoughby will have a one-out single. And that's the second hit for Quebec tonight. And back to the top of the order we go, and Jeff Helps. You know, the grass was Amos, and it got, well, hit pretty hard out toward third, and Amos dove to his left and couldn't come up with it. Jeff Helps a walk, and he's 1 for 2. Quebec has hit into a double play tonight, so have the Goldeyes. Lefty here. First pitch. Fastball is low, ball 1. 2-0, the Goldeyes are in front, and the rain has started now. Heavier than it has been since we started playing. 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. And it's coming in from right field. And now she's pouring pretty good. 2 balls, no strikes to Helps. And the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Two nothing. The Goldeyes lead it. We're in the 8th with 1 out and 1 on. The pitch in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Helps batting .242. A homer, 11 driven in. Oh, this is a pretty good rain coming down now. And Helps will step out. Gary still leading Fargo 5-3 in the 8th. Lafferty comes set 2-2. Just missed outside. Great pitch. Didn't get it from home plate umpire Mike O'Leary, and the count goes to 3-2. Gary 5, Fargo 3 in the 8th inning. And Wichita leading St. Paul 1-0 in the 5th in game 2 after already beating them 7-2. The pitch is swung on, bounced out towards short, fielded by Sampson. Throw to first in time. What a play to get Jeff Helps. Well, the runner was moving, and it pulled everybody towards second base. And then Helps put it left side, and Sampson had to kind of sprint over to his right to pick it up and then throw off balance to get Helps for the second out. And the batter, Jonathan Mallow, who's 0 for 3 tonight. 2-0 Winnipeg, 2 away. Mallow steps in from the right side. Willoughby gets up to second base. And Lafferty comes set, first pitch. Fastball right down the chute for a strike. So again, Wichita defeated St. Paul 7-2 in game 1 of a scheduled doubleheader after the rainout last weekend. And then they're leading St. Paul 1-0 in the 5th. The pitch swung on and missed. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And that one, of course, scheduled for 7 as well. And Gary leading Fargo 5-3 in the 8th in Fargo. Kansas City ahead of Lincoln 6-1. Amarillo leading Sioux Falls 9-3 in the 8th. And time called. 0-2 to Jonathan Mallow. Sioux City shutting out Grand Prairie 9-0 in the 7th. Lafferty will come set. The pitch is a little bit high, 1-2. Mallow has flown out, hit into a double play, and hit a comebacker back to the pitcher tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Cold third strike on the outside corner. Throws him with an 86-mile-an-hour fastball. And we have 7.5 in the books. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left for Quebec. Bottom 8 is next. 2-0 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's Peak of the Market.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Well, the rain has stopped again here, I think. And we continue. And Fehlandt Lentini, the batter. Bottom of 8, and Karl Gelinas works into his 8th. 2-0 Winnipeg. First pitch is outside, ball 1. The last time these two met was in the 5th. And Lentini hit his 5th home run of the year to account for a 2-run shot that's made it 2-0, the 1-0. Swung on, line back up the middle for a base hit. And Luis Allen will be the batter. Now a hustle towards second. Lentini's going to get there as the throw was wild. And how about that hustle double? That's the way they're going to score it. A hustle double for Fehlandt Lentini. Rounded the base at first with Boucher coming in from center field. And a little late in getting to that baseball, and Lentini turns a single into a double. And here's Luis Allen, who's 0 for 2. Right-hander up in the bullpen now for Quebec. It's number 27. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1. Tim Griffin, who was with the Goldeyes in training camp and then traded out to Quebec. One ball, no strikes to Allen. The pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Patrick Keating throwing to the bullpen for Winnipeg. The closer. We're in the bottom of 8. Nobody out. 1 on. Two 2-0 Winnipeg in front. How about the Culligan in-game line score brought to you by Culligan Water? 1-1. Swung on, bounce left side, look out. Right off that railing, top step of the Goldeyes third base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the catcher, Luis Allen. Culligan in-game line scoring brought to you by Culligan Water. Better water, pure and simple. Culligan Water located here in the city, locally owned and operated since 1956. Serving Winnipeg and surrounding area. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. 1-2. Breaking ball, bounced out towards short. Charged by Helps. Up with it. And on to first. Luis Allen is out number 1, but he moves Lentini over to third base. And the batter is Nick Liles. And Liles is 0 for 2 tonight. This is where you might see Quebec move the infield in, and yeah, here they come. And now the rain has started again. And now Josue Pelli goes out to have a little chat. And the rain has started again here and coming down pretty good. I don't think they want to stop this one because once they do, well, you've got a tarp. And then try to wait it out. First pitch. Breaking ball is inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. It's a bad scene when you see the seagulls start to swirl around the ballpark. That means there's going to be water. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. There's 3 seagulls that have landed in center field. The last time I checked, I never knew of a seagull to live in Phoenix, Arizona. They like the water, the 1-2. Swung on, fouled back, and it's still a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Nick Liles. And the pitch. Swung on, golf left side, foul. Nick Liles batting .232, no homers and 3 driven in. He's bounced out corner to corner tonight and struck out, infield pulled in. And Gelinas, the starter, will come set, working into the 8th. The pitch. Swung on, bounced on the third base line. Fair ball by a diving Mallow. And down the left field line. Digging for second is going to be Liles. And he'll be in with an RBI double. Lentini scores easily. 3-0 Winnipeg. Good at bat for Nick Liles, RBI number 4. And Winnipeg has a pair of doubles in this 8th inning off Karl Gelinas. And here's Nate Sampson. As the rain continues to fall here. And Sampson stands in from the right side. He's flown out to right field twice. And Gelinas comes set. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. Nate Sampson is 2 for 12. On the homestand, the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled away. 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits now for Winnipeg. No errors. 0-2 and 1 for Quebec on the Culligan in-game line score. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, bounced out toward third. Fielded there by Mallow. Shuffles and throws across. And there'll be 2 away. Nick Liles had to stay put at second base. Back to the top of the order. And Tyler Graham. And Graham 0 for 3 tonight. Looking ahead to Quebec's 9th. Boucher, Leverett, the DH, and Pelli. Hitters 3, 4, and 5. And Pat Scalabrini is going to call time. And the field manager is going to come out. And I don't know if he's going to have a chat, make a pitching change, or both. And Tyler Graham talking with our home plate umpire, who's actually borrowed his bat to bang some of that dirt that's now getting a little sticky around home plate off of his umpiring shoes. And Pat Scalabrini walks back toward his dugout first base side and will leave Gelinas in. 3-0 Winnipeg. We're in the bottom of 8. And Patrick Keating looks like he's ready to go down that left field line of the bullpen for Winnipeg to start the 9th. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Nothing in 1, and now she's really coming down again. And you can hear it. 0-1 is high. Snap throw down to second, not in time. And back in time is Nick Liles. And a pretty good shower happening now, and those that were hardy, toughing it out in the seats, are also going for higher ground. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 away. The pitch to Tyler Graham. Swung on and hit pretty well. Left field. Back goes Knigly, and it is gone. Tyler Graham with a 2-run shot to left center. And the Goldeyes lead it 5-0. First home run of the year for Graham. And what a homestand it's been for him, the new Goldeye. And it's a 3-run 8th. And here comes Pat Scalabrini. Second visit spells automatic relief. And that will do it for Karl Gelinas, who gives up 2 home runs tonight to Winnipeg, his first 2 of the year. And we're going to have a pitching change. Tell you about that when we come back in 60. Winnipeg leads at 5-0 TSN, 1290.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Be at Boston Pizza, the official sports bar of the UFC. Thursday, June 13th, join TSN 1290 and meet World UFC Championship contender TJ Grant. TJ Grant! Friday, June 14th, meet Octagon Girls Brittany Palmer and Ariana Celeste. Saturday, June 15th, get your Octagon Pizza and be at Boston Pizza for the UFC Event of the Year. Plus, you can win exclusive UFC tickets to sold-out UFC 161. Brought to you by Boston Pizza and TSN 1290.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Karl Gelinas is done for the night. Winnipeg leads at 5-0, 7 2/3 innings. For Gelinas, 6 hits, 5 runs that are all earned. No walks, 4 strikeouts, a couple of home runs allowed. And he exits the game, and I guess former Goldeye Tim Griffin will come in and be the new pitcher. Griffin was here in spring training and then traded out to Quebec. Now this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Rain has let up a little bit again. Sort of it stops and starts as we're in the bottom of 8. Amos Ramon, 1 for 3, will face Tim Griffin. Tim Griffin, a righty, 6'1", 200 pounds, was in high A last year. And Griffin is a little bit concerned about the dirt in his feet, and they want some Diamond Dry to soak up some of the moisture here. When you talk to pitchers, and I think they're going to leave the Diamond Dry for this at bat. When you talk to pitchers that have to pitch in this, and you get some dirt underneath your spikes and on the bottom of your feet, it's like lifting your shoes that have weights on them. Here we go. First pitch to Amos. Fastball's high, ball one. And raining pretty good here again in downtown Winnipeg. And now third baseman Jonathan Mallow calls time. And we'll go out to see his pitcher. And now again, Tim Griffin trying to get settled to get that sign. The conditions are deteriorating here. As you might imagine, the 1-0 is inside, 2-0. Rain has been steady now for an inning. 2-0 is in there for a strike. Two and one to Amos Ramon. And the pitch is inside, 3-1. Amos has struck out tonight, singled. He had the Goldeyes' first hit. And bounced out, 3-1. Swung on, fouled away right side. And out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 5 runs, 6 hits for Winnipeg on the Culligan in-game line score. Zero, 2-1 for Quebec. 3-2. Swung on, that's hammered high and deep to left. Back goes Consigli. He'll look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye. The Goldeyes go back to back. And Amos, with his third of the year, will make the turn at third. And come on down. It's half a dozen. 6-0 Winnipeg.
Baby.
Now the Goldeyes finally finding the long ball swing here. And now we're going to get some of the grounds crew out with a couple of bags of that Diamond Dry to start soaking up the areas around home plate and the pitching mound here. And so now you just heard the home plate umpire say, if we do that, that being the mound, we have to do this too, which is around home plate. And now they're going to get more grounds crew out to try to work in some of that moisture absorbing compound. And the Goldeyes have hit 2 home runs here in this inning, going back to back. Graham, his first is a Goldeye, and then Amos with his third of the year. For Tim Griffin, this is his 12th appearance, 1-1 with a 3.38 ERA. 10 2/3 innings, 12 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. Second homer he's given up, and the opposition batting .286 against him. And they've worked in some of that Diamond Dry, and now Tim Griffin is going to continue to throw here. And it's going to be Josh Mazzola that is due up. And Mazzola will step in from the right side. Josh tonight is hitless in 3 trips. First pitch. Breaking ball is outside, ball 1. And just a very light rain now. The pitch is outside, 2-0. Tim Griffin today was out. There was no batting practice, and somewhere along the line, he had his archery bow and had a target set up in the outfield and was actually practicing archery. 2-0. Swung on, lined over third down the left field line. That's a bullet that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for second, digging for second is Mazzola. He'll be in standing with the Goldeyes' fourth extra base hit of this 8th inning. And Mazzola's first hit of the night. And here's Casey Haerther.
Number 12, Casey Haerther.
And Haerther will stand in for the right side. Casey 1 for 3 tonight. Reached in an infield single, got to second on the same play on a throwing error by the shortstop, Jeff Helps, in the 5th inning. First pitch. Fastball is low, ball 1. Sandwiched around a ground out and a strikeout his last at bat. Goldeyes lead at 6-0 here. 6 runs, 8 hits now. And Quebec 0-2-1. Patrick Keating is ready to go. The pitch swung on and fouled back. And it's 1-1. The Goldeyes aren't finished, though, here in the bottom of 8. 1 ball, 1 strike. Haerther hitting .337. A team leading 6 home runs and 18 driven in. 1-1 is down and away, 2-1. And Casey had a 14-game hitting streak end with an 0-for-4 on Wednesday afternoon. But now hits in 15 of his last 16 with an infield single tonight, the 2-1. Swung on, lifted out toward right, and right there is Asif Shah, and he'll make the catch, and we'll go to the 9th. But not before the Goldeyes add on 4 runs. 4 extra base hits, making 5 extra base hits. No errors and 1 left. At the end of 8, Winnipeg 6. Quebec no score. We'll go to the 9th and see if the Goldeyes can lock it down when we return. Make sure you do. TSN 1290.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that peak of the market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's peak of the market.
There once was a young boy named Eric who had a passion for trucks. Big trucks, little trucks. He loved them all. Who vowed one day trucks would be his life's work. And when he grew up, he bought some trucks. Lots of them. Tough, hard-working, shiny, silver trucks with big logos. You've seen them around. I know you have. Eric's so proud of his trucks, he carries a picture of them in his wallet. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 9th inning. Last chance here for Quebec. It's 6-0 Winnipeg. And it's Boucher, Lebret, the DH, and Pelly against Patrick Keating. That's it for Brendan Lafferty. 1 inning, 1 hit. No runs, no walks, 1 big strikeout. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. So here we go with Patrick Keating from Southern Illinois. And Boucher is 0 for 3. Keating looking to lock this one down. First pitch right down the chute for a strike. For Patrick, the right-hander, is the closer in this situation looking to get a save. Well, he was earlier, I think, but now it's 6-0. This is not a save situation, but already warming. So bring him in. 0-1. Swung on, fouled away left side, strike 2. Keating makes his 12th appearance. 2-0 with a 0.84 ERA. 5 saves. Again, not a save situation. 10 2/3. 9 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, 10 strikeouts. Opposition batting .220 against him. 0-2. Fastball is low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Boucher is grounded out, popped out, and flown out tonight. The only thing he hasn't done in terms of the outs is strikeout. But he's behind. 1-2 here. From the stretch, the pitch. Breaking ball swung on. Ground ball right side. Up with it, Liles. Underhands it. Nicely to first. 1 down. And the rain has let up again. And here's Rennie Leverett, the DH. And Leverett will stand in from the right side. And some folks moving from higher ground back down into their seats. I guess there's fireworks after this one. First pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled at the plate. Strike 1. Wind is still blowing from right to left. Go back down to their final 2 outs. Goldeyes lead at 6-0, looking for their first ever interleague win after going 0-3 last year. The 0-1. Curve swung on, bounced out towards short, coming in, and it took a bad hop on Sampson. He stayed with it, knocked it down with his bare hand, picked it up, and threw Leverett out at first base. How about that? That is one of those plays where you can come to 100 baseball games and see something different, and that was something different. Bad hop, he knocked it down with his bare hand, and then picked it up and threw out Leverett, who's not a speedy runner. And Josue Pele is the last hope here for Quebec. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pele tonight is 0 for 3. 1-0, swung on. And popped up, might be playable back toward the screen, and it is still in play, but I think Luis Allen lost it and didn't even make an attempt to go back toward the screen. It was tight up against the screen. It might have even hit the screen, so it would have been, even if it was caught, just a foul ball, and Pele would get to do it again as he does, and it's a ball and a strike. And Keating comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball right down the chute for a strike, and it's 1-2. And Quebec is down to their final strike here tonight. 5,400 and change originally in attendance. 1-2 to Josue Pele. There you go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. Fastball is low and inside, 2-2. Pele batting .352. Two balls, 2 strikes. Keating comes set, the pitch. Breaking ball swung on, a tapper out in front of the mound. Picked up there by Keating. He throws to first, and that's the ball game. And the Goldeyes have recorded their 3rd shutout win of the year. And this time it's a 6-0 victory over Quebec. In the second meeting between these two teams in interleague play, and the Goldeyes get it done with the long ball here tonight. And Quebec goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 9. Nice play there by Keating. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. And that is it for Quebec as they will fall to 16-9. The Goldeyes improve to 15-12. And Winnipeg might be in sole possession of first place once again when we come back to tell you about this. Totals of the postgame show are next after these. 6-0 the final score on TSN 1290.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center, 620 Dan.
Will say there are homophobic terms and slurs, and this one probably is, well, I shouldn't judge which one are worse than the other, but I think it was maybe a little naive of Evander when he was putting it out, and, obviously did a number of retweets of people sticking up for them, then had a conversation with Patrick Burke of the You Can Play Foundation, and was rather contrite with his apology. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that, I said before, if you think that what you're doing, particularly in a position like Evander Kane, if it can possibly be offensive, don't do it. What could possibly be gained out of throwing something like that out?
I thought the same thing. As soon as I saw the tweet last night, I just shook my head and thought, oh, no, here we go again with it. And I know that Evander's been very outspoken, he said on Twitter, and has been very vocal in that if you don't believe in what he's saying or it offends you, then don't follow him. It's just guy's opinion, but he did overstep the boundaries today, and whether or not people had a problem with the statement or not, it's exactly what you said. When you are in the public eye, and whether or not you believe that professional athletes should be role models to people, you are in the public eye, you are a role model, and that's what goes along with it. And so you cannot be tweeting stuff like that. Think before you tweet. We just see so many instances of this, and I think, what is going on? Why, when I send out a tweet, I so often read back and think, could this be taken out of context?
10-second rule.
Well, that's it. You start to get paranoid about it. I mean, if you had tweeted something like that, if I had tweeted something then it would have, our bosses wouldn't have been happy about it. And just because you are a professional athlete doesn't preclude you